Hello guys, Zaz and today we are gonna watch the stupidest time travelers on TikTok. So I did not know at first that there are time travelers on TikTok, but apparently they are. So let's see what time they come from. So let's see.
Time travel is possible, then look no
Hmm,
further than TikTok. The app features thousands of
obviously.
morons who claim to be from the future, and of
Okay, morons. How come? How do you know they're morons?
these we will show you
Maybe
the
they are time
absolute
travelers.
stupidest. Now it's hard to tell exactly where the genre or trend began, but some of these so-called time travelers actually have pretty impressive follower counts. One of the smaller
Hmm.
ones with a touch over 80,000 goes by the name of Eno Ulrich, or Radio
Jesus.
Time Traveler, and they claim to be from the year
Ooh.
2671, whilst warning that mankind is on the brink of destruction. Now the instant problem with
Damn.
this description is that if mankind is going to end in the next couple of years, then how did you even make it to 2671 without being wiped out before?
Okay. On the brink of extinction. Okay, so
Beforehand, under the assumption that this time-traveling
he
TikToker
escaped.
happened to be one of the lucky survivors and is therefore still legitimate, let's take a look at the
Yep.
countless different warning videos in which some of the following predictions have been made. A large meteor is soon to hit Earth containing new types of metals and alien species. A group of
Ooh.
4 teenagers will soon discover ancient ruins and a device that opens a wormhole to other galaxies, and that a team of scientists
So like watches the movie is like, yeah, that's gonna happen for sure, dude.
exploring the Mariana Trench will find a new ancient species. However, Eno Ulrich's most profound and life-changing prediction is that there will be further events
There are indeed gonna be Fortnite events. True.
in the next couple of years. Judging from the
Nice.
comments, there's an insane amount of kids as well as idiots on Reddit who do believe that this is actually a real time traveler, but for the most part the account is pretty heavily clowned on. Do we ever find out who Joe Mama is? Can you predict when my dad will come back? That's
No,
enough Marvel for you. Instead of simply going
probably
back
not.
and winning the lottery, Radiant Time Travel has opted to gain status by promising his fans a highly requested face
Dude,
reveal at 1 million
why would you want to win a lottery if you can make videos on TikTok? You know, priorities.
followers. However, this achievement has already been completed by that one time traveler who's gained 1.4 million followers
Another
and
time traveler.
14.6 million likes, having gone out of their way to state, yes, I'm a real time traveler. And while having to specify that you're a real time traveler pretty much confirms that you're not a real time traveler, the
Oh,
account
come on. Why would he lie? That confirms that he is in fact a real time traveler.
actually has a pretty decent story behind it. Their first video was posted back in August 2020, and it read, I got TikTok to prove I'm a real time traveler. If this blows up, I'll start revealing what happens in every single year. Now the video was
Okay.
instantly called out in the comments, one of which stating, if you were really a time traveler, you would already know if the video would blow up. You wouldn't say if this video blows up. However,
True.
because the video was posted to TikTok, of course it blew up and that one time traveler continued to post. Their next video read, a lot of people don't believe I am a time traveler, so I'm gonna prove I am. Remember
How?
the date 24th of September 2020. Something big happens on this day. Blow this up and I'll expose what happens on this day. I promise to you I am a real time traveler. I have so much things to share with you all. Now, what ended up happening on the date he highlighted, the
Let's
24th
see.
of September 2020,
Something big,
is
surely.
something that we'll discuss
Aliens.
a little bit later. However, this claim was somewhat insignificant as the TikToker's new videos began to get outrageous. There was a video explaining that his company had created a time machine in the year 2485, although the footage on screen was not from the future, but rather from the movie Pacific Rim. A different
Obviously, he can't. It's like Terminator, dude. You get sent back naked
claim was
and
that the
afraid.
Earth will end or be destroyed on July 6, 2788 from a gigantic meteoroid, although once again this claim was short-sighted as noticed by this comment. Dude, you said you're from the year 2485, right? How come you know what happens in 2788?
He's a time traveler.
Obviously these claims were complete bogus, however to put a
Bogus.
spin on things, there were other predictions that had been made correctly. In 2021, an asteroid that is half the size of the moon passes by Earth, which was somewhat accurate, and the 2021 will be the best year to come for many, starting with a cure for COVID-19, which ended up being correct. On the other hand, there were multiple flaws with this prediction. If he knew
What
when
do
the
you
vaccine
mean?
was coming out and he had access to a time machine, why didn't he just go to the point where the vaccine had been made and bring it back to the beginning of the virus?
That
If
is
you're from
true. Only works one.
2485, why would you even care about COVID? Why wouldn't you go back to the 1300s and cure the Black Death plague, which killed up to 50% of Europe's population at the time? This just
True.
highlights another problem with that one time traveler's claims. If you stated in your own words that 2020 has been a bad year, and you could go back to any point in human history, why the hell would you skip the turn of the century, London in the 1800s, Woodstock 1969, and instead come to the most depressed point in human history
Yeah.
and upload TikTok videos to a website that might ban you if you post anything controversial? Let me get this straight. You come from the future and the first thing you do is make a TikTok. You are a time traveler. Keep it as a sacred
Making a YouTube channel would be far too risky.
no. Open a TikTok account, yes.
Of
If you were a
course.
time traveler, you wouldn't need TikTok to blow up. Purely from a money and fame standpoint, you'd know exactly what you need to do already. This
That is
is
true.
a very good point, but it's not like these commenters are the only ones to have noticed how stupid these time traveling pages are. Another TikToker going by the name of Jim Official has dedicated a large portion of his account to dunking on these idiotic TikTok time travelers by making his own hilarious fake time travel videos.
What I'm about to show you is going to blow your freaking mind. This is absolute proof that I am a time traveler. I have with me an item from Taco Bell that does not exist anywhere else but in 2027. McDonald's sold its quarter pounder to Taco Bell in 2027, guys.
This video started by stating that he had 100% proof that he was a time traveler because he owned an old video game console.
I'm going to show you my proof right now. I'm going to show you a device that's from a different time period altogether. I have a Super Nintendo from 1995. I'm a time traveler from the past. Dead serious. Look at this.
Yet after this first video went viral, this percentage of proof slowly increased, appearing as 110% in the next video.
My last video went kind of viral about me claiming I'm a time traveler, and I had the proof 100% that I was a time traveler. Apparently that's just not enough. This right here is a video camcorder used back in 1999 by families that lived in that time period. How could I possibly get this, guys? Come on.
And once
This
the
is
videos had reached
110%.
200% proof, Jim Official was even able to get items from the future.
Oh,
Something from the future? I got something from the future. I have here a Big Mac from 2032. Now, if you notice, it's got mixed greens instead of lettuce. People are more self-conscious in 2032.
What was hilarious about the
True.
videos was that by the time Jim Official got to 800% proof that he was a time traveler, his parody videos were actually becoming somewhat convincing.
Guys, I am here in 1865 in a town called Phoenix, Arizona, before it became a big, thriving city. How can you deny this proof? I am literally here in Western times, 1865.
oh,
Guys,
oh, that
much more
fucking
proof.
Wild
The other
West
unexpected thing
zones.
being that Jim Official actually adds his personality into the content, as opposed to these other accounts who simply use text-to-speech with stock footage or short clips from futuristic movies. However, there is one serious time-traveling TikToker
That already reached 1 million and is gonna show his face.
who's brave enough to show her face, and that's the bizarre case of Tequila Mockingbird.
My name's Tequila Mockingbird, and I am a time traveler.
You might remember Tequila from
Yeah.
Anthony Padilla's video I Spent a Day with Time Travelers, and while she is the head of the Time Travelers Association, there isn't much to indicate that she has any credibility.
Imagine, like, I'm from the year 2077. Then the guy comes in from like 20 or like 2177, like 100 years in the future. He's like, "Hi, you degenerate! You're only from later 77."
Have you ever time traveled?
Yes, I have time traveled.
How do you time travel?
I use inner space, but I'm looking to use outer space to penetrate inner space in the future.
Being a time traveler, has there been any
Obviously, use outer to go into inner, and then from inner, time travel back. Of
thing you
course.
saw coming before it actually happened?
Yes, my mother. I picked her out. I saw her from a cloud and said, I want her to be my mother.
In fact, her TikToks such as this one titled Traveling Through Time 18th Century with Tequila literally just shows her face placed over the top of various old paintings with a Reface app watermark in the top left-hand corner.
Lamar.
With the amount of views that some of these videos get, it's no wonder people set themselves up as fake time travelers.
How did
For
they
example,
get so
the
many
very first
views?
video on this TikTok account gained 1.7 million views by making the most basic 7-second video, which simply stated, I am a time traveler from the year 2069, before making some other totally bogus claims. A different TikToker gained a whopping 25 million views
Jesus.
by taking the image of a time traveler from Google, stating that he was from the year 2099, then revealing that alien creatures known as the Xenu will visit Earth in 2029, which
Pretty
will
cool.
then result in World War III between us and the aliens. Yes, 25 million views for that. This
World
video,
view,
which
huh?
simply relates to a
Yeah.
leaked document from a time traveler, has gained over 9 million views, whilst this other video gained 21 million views by making 3 predictions about what was going to happen in early 2022.
Okay, so what happens?
But the unique thing about the time traveler who had posted this video was that, after providing hundreds of warnings about our future, they seemed to get tired of the doomsaying and instead resorted to posting videos of them riding their motorbike. Any comment which brings up their time traveling past is responded to with confusion, as if the TikToker has no idea what they're talking about. And while this is evidence that the account with over 1 million followers was lying the whole time, there is one final method to absolutely prove whether or not these accounts are telling the truth or not.
Okay,
Some
let's
of
see.
these TikTokers have been on the platform for long enough to have made predictions about dates that have already passed, so we can simply go back and look to see if anything did really happen on these dates. For example, when we were looking at that one time traveler, they claimed
what
in
happened
one
on
of their
that
first TikToks that we needed to remember the date September 24th, 2020, as something big happens on this day, yet as you might guess, nothing of significance happened, unless you're counting the vegan teacher's birthday. The page also made the prediction that on the 5th of May 2022, a super tsunami would hit the west coast of the USA. However, the TikTok account's greatest inaccurate prediction was that on the 25th of May 2022, Nyrons, or what you all call aliens, will start making their appearance on Earth, and that as a result will build the first ever large mechanical war machine, resulting in the start of a new type of warfare. You could probably argue that this prediction is in close competition with the statement that we'd find Atlantis on the 2nd of February 2022. However, both of these predictions
we didn't find Atlantis.
Unison to prove that these TikTok time travelers are completely and utterly bogus.
That's what you think. They are in fact real. And we are gonna prove it. You know? So let's see. People say. Rival time travel. Yeah. True. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and peace.